I'm Adrian, your regular Saturday instructor. So today we're going to be doing a more core-centric workout, and then with a little bit of hip opening thrown in as well. So a little bit more groundwork today, and also to prepare our spine and core for the new year. So new year, new body. We're going to work more on spine strengthening exercises because a large part of yoga is not only doing fancy shapes, that we are also strengthening our body, and that begins with actually our core muscles and more importantly our spinal muscles. And we're also going to stretch out those hips because every day at work we just sit too long. Okay, with that said, let's begin with the first one. To open up and loosen our hips, we're going to go into a Bandha Konasana, opening up the feet and placing the heels together. And then we call this a butterfly leg. And then we're going to wrap our left hand over the toes, right hand over the left hand, and pull the heels in as close to your hip as possible. Now from here, we're just going to flap our butterfly legs a little bit, just to loosen up our hips for all the stretches to come. So just an easy little loosening up, just bouncing the knees up and down. Okay, now from here, we're going to stop and butterfly wings tired already. Yeah? Now, as we inhale, we're going to lift the whole spine up, extending your spine up to the sky. And as you exhale, you try to open up the thighs, like you're trying to touch the knee to the ground. Again, inhale, lift the chest up, opening up the thighs to the ground. So we're opening our body rather than, every day we're just curling in and round it. Let's spend a little bit of time using our own body strength. Inhale, lift the chest form, open up the thighs, reaching the knees to the ground. Let's stay here, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now remain where you are. Let me give you a side view. Now we're here. Now from here, we're going to bring our whole body down to the ground. First, we gaze forwards. Then we pull the chest forwards. So what we want is length. And we're going to do this over a few breaths. Now we reach here. Take a deep breath. As we exhale, pull the body forwards more. At the same time, we push our hip to the back. So we're pulling our body from 2 directions. Again, take a deep breath, inhale. As we exhale, pull the chest forwards, push the hip to the back. Then you realize we're getting closer and closer to the ground. 1 more last time. Inhale and pull the body forwards, hip push to the back. That's right. So we're getting a nice stretch into our lower back and our hip. And 1 more breath. Now slowly bring ourselves up, and then we're going to bring the left knee up. So my right knee is still bent, my left knee is up, but I'm going to hold my foot. Okay, so 2 hands grab the feet, forehead to the knee. As we exhale, we extend the front leg all the way forwards. So we're giving our shoulders a nice stretch to begin with. A little bit like the Thai massage, only thing for free. Okay, come, let's go. As you exhale, extend the leg more. That's right. So we're borrowing the strength of our thighs to give our spine and shoulders a good stretch. 1 more breath. And now inhale. Slowly we roll up back to sitting position. Now from here, my right knee, I'm going to open up a little bit more. So it's pointing directly to the camera. So both my legs are now in 90-degree position. My hip is open up. I'm going to bounce my right knee a few times so that it loosens up the hip ball. Now from here, take a deep breath, inhale and extend the whole body up. As we exhale, we turn to your knee direction, left hand on the knee. Now the right palm, the whole palm on the ground at the back of you. Okay, so we don't want so far away. We want it closer to the hip. Make sure the front toes are flexing. Now, as we inhale, use your back hand to push the spine straight. As we exhale, use your left hand to twist to the back. Now, the right hand, you walk 1 step deeper and push the spine straight. Exhale and twist. Then you can feel it's a very strong twist because we are fully open up all the way down into the pelvic bone. Let's do one more. Right hand move one step deeper. Push the spine straight. Exhale and twist. That's right. Deep breath here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now inhale. Slowly release and we turn back to the front. We bring the left leg in. Bring the right knee out. And let's switch the other side. Let's stretch the other side. 2 hands on your foot. Forehead to the knee. As we exhale, extend your whole right leg forwards. Using the strength of our thighs to stretch out our shoulders. That's right. Very nice, YouTube. Okay, let's keep going. As you exhale, we use the thigh. Extend and give your shoulders a good stretch. You can literally feel your shoulder blades shifting. Let's do 1 more breath. Exhale and stretch all the way forwards. Now, slowly, as we inhale, let's come back up. Again, the left knee now, we move over to a 90-degree angle. We give it a few shakes just to loosen up the hip. And then from here, as we inhale, extend the fingers up. Exhale, turn to your left knee. Right hand on left knee. The left palm behind the back, closer to the hip. Now push the spine straight. As we exhale, use the right hand and twist to the back. Okay, let's go a little deeper. Left hand move 1 more step. Push the spine straight and turn to the back. 1 last time. Left hand move 1 more step. Push the spine straight and turn and twist as much as you can. That's right. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now slowly release. Turn back to the front. Now we straighten both our legs. We want to make sure that after all the twisting, our pelvic bone is still straight. So flex both toes in. Use your hands next to your hip. Push the spine. So we're using our shoulders to push into the ground. The feeling is like you're trying to lift your hip off the ground. Dandasana, start pose. Now, maintaining this length. As we inhale, stretch the fingers up. And as we exhale, you reach forwards as far as we can go. Wherever your hands are is perfectly fine. Now, as we exhale, pull the body forwards and again, push your hip to the back. Then you can feel yourself going deeper. Now exhale, pull the body forwards and push the hip to the back and just feel the whole body lengthening. And now slowly inhale. We come back to sitting position and then cross the legs in. Place your palms into the front of the mat. Roll the hip forwards and come into an all-four position. Very nice. Now from here, we're going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow, after which we're going to add our hands and legs in to fully lengthen and stretch out our body. Okay, now from here, make sure shoulder over the wrist, hip over the knee. As we inhale, arch the spine, lift the chest up. So the hip is pushing up, chest is facing forwards, and our gaze is forwards. Now take an extra breath and feel your ribcage expand. Now as you gently exhale, we round the spine, we suck the belly button in, and we hug our chin into the body. And we spend an extra breath here to stretch our spine. As you exhale, belly button, pull out more. That's right. Let's do 2 more, a little quicker. Inhale, we arch the spine, come into cow pose. Exhale, gently round the spine, come into cat. 2 more. Inhale and arch the spine. Exhale and gently round the spine. And inhale, we come back into center. Now, we're going to add our hands and legs in. So we extend the right leg back. Right leg, extend the left hand. So right hand, left leg up. Now inhale, lift both the arms and thighs up like the cow pose, except now we lift our arms and thighs up. As we exhale, we round the spine, suck the belly in, touch the elbow to the knee. Okay, let's keep going. 4 more. Inhale, extend your arms and legs, lift the chest. Exhale, gently, we suck in the belly, round the spine, touch elbow to knee. 3 more. Inhale and lift. Exhale, curl the belly in, touch elbow to knee. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in, touch elbow to knee. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in, touch elbow to knee. Hands down, knee down. We're going to do the other side now. Extend the left leg back. Extend your right hand forwards. Now from here, left leg up. Now inhale, lift the arms and legs. As you exhale, curl the belly in, touch elbow to knee. Inhale and extend. Exhale, curl in, touch elbow to knee. 3 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in, touch elbow to knee. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in, touch elbow to knee. 1 last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in, touch elbow to knee. Very nice. Hand down, knee down. We go back into a child's pose, stretching our lower back and our shoulders. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now from here, inhale. We come forward into all four and gently just lie flat down on the ground. Now, next we warm up our spine. We're going to activate the muscles supporting our spine. Now, extend your fingers to the back, palms facing up, toes facing up. We're just going to lift our upper chest off the ground now. So remember, the top of your feet, you press down into the back. Don't let it come off the ground. Let's follow together with me. Inhale, lift the chest up, extend the fingers to the back. Now a little higher, inhale, you lift up higher, finger extend back. Make sure we're breathing, we hold for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now slowly bring the hands forward, rest your forehead on your hands. We're going to do 2 more. Okay, 1 more breath. Okay, let's do round 2. Extend your hands to the back. Now we're going to lift our chest up and hold for 6 count. Inhale, chest up, fingers to the back, toes on the ground. Inhale, chest up higher. Breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring the hands forward. Rest the forehead on the hands. Now, on the next round, we are going to come up the same way. But we are going to bring our hands forward to lift ourselves up into a Cobra position. Okay, let's do it together. We do slowly. Now from here, fingers to the back. Now inhale, lift the chest up. Extend the fingers to the back. Now lift it higher. Bring your hands forward in line with your chest. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, lift up even higher. So you find that your back's already conditioned. Now it's quite easy to come up. Squeeze your elbows into the body. Lengthen the neck out like a tortoise. We're just looking straight forward. 1 more breath. Exhale, come down all the way. Forehead to the hands again. Now on the next round, we're going to do the same thing. Hands to the back. Bring it forward. Come up to Cobra. But we are going to transition back into a downward dog. Okay, so again, we do it slowly. Okay, let's bring our head off the hands. Extend the hands to the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Extend fingers up. Lift the chest higher. Hands next to the chest. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, lift your chest up all the way. Cobra, remember, don't lock the elbows. Soften the elbows a bit. We want to lengthen the neck up. Now, we tuck the toes in. Toes up, tuck in. Lift the hip back to plank position and then use your hip to pull you back into a nice downward facing dog. Now in downward dog, we're going to take our time to stretch our leg. So bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, reach the left heel towards the ground. Then we add the shoulders in, extend the shoulders all the way to the back. So give ourselves a good stretch. Over here, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now we change. Left knee bend, right leg straight. Extend your shoulders to the back. So give it a nice stretch. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. Now from here, bend both knees, straighten both the legs. And then extend the shoulders back, deep twist here. And now knee down to the ground, go back into a child's pose. That's for a while. That's right. So we go to child's pose. Okay, two. Okay, let's take 2 breaths here. 1 more breath. Now from here, come back into all 4. We're going to return into our downward facing dog, and we're going to add a twist in, a downward dog twist. So again, come back to all 4, tuck your toes in, lift your knees, and go back to downward facing dog, making sure your hands are firm, hip pushing up to the sky, legs are straight. Now let's take our left hand, reach over to the right ankle. So my left hand holds the outside of the leg. So you see on the outside edge, as low as you can, grab it tight and pull. So we want to pull our whole body underneath the armpit and look up to the sky. So twist from the belly and look up, shoulder pushing strongly. And 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Now from here, slowly, we release back to downward dog. And let's do the other side. Right hand up, reach for the outside of the left leg. Hold as low as you can. We grab and then we turn the whole body under the armpit and look up to the sky. Left shoulder pushing strongly. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. And slowly release. Hand down, knee down. Go back to child's pose. Good job, everybody. And take 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath. Now, let's begin with a quick opening. From here, come back to all 4. We go back to downward facing dog, stretching the shoulders back. Now, let's bring the right leg up, 3-leg downward dog. Bend the right knee, open up the hip, shoulder stretch to the back, hip open up more. Stay here for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now, the right foot step. 1 big step all the way to next to your hand on the outside edge of your mat. Make sure the whole foot down, knee hug in. Now we're going to stretch our shoulders. So let's walk our hands as far forward as you can. All the way forward, so we have a full shoulder stretch. We're working on our shoulders. Left thigh extend back, whole body stretch out. Hold here, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now from here, we walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Drop the back knee down, point the toes to the back. Now my front foot here, you turn outwards 45 degrees, and then we lift the sole of the foot off the ground, so we're only on the edge. Now take a right palm, whole palm on the inside of the knee. Now we push and turn the chest face up to the sky. So again, as you exhale, right palm, push and turn the chest more. So you feel a nice stretch onto the outside of the hip. 1 more time. Exhale, turn as much as you can. That's right. And slowly release. Bring the foot back, whole foot on the ground. Hug the knee in. Now the right palm goes on top of your right knee. On top. Now we push and turn the chest up again. Now we add the back leg in. So slowly bend the back leg. Bend your front hand up. You point forwards, you draw 1 big circle to open up the shoulder. Hold the outside edge of your foot. Now from here, pull the heel to the hip. Turn the chest face up. So a little bit of ouch movement here. We're stretching our left thigh. And again, exhale, pull the foot in, turn the chest up. Let's do 1 more time. Pull the foot in and turn the chest up. Let's stay here for a while. And 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly release. Right hand on the ground. Lift the back knee up and we step back into a walking dog. So we just bend 1 knee at a time to relax the thighs, relax the hip. Sometimes we stretch too long, everything goes numb. And let's do the other side. Now left leg up, 3-leg downward dog. Bend the left knee, open up the hip to the left, shoulder extend back, hip open up more. Stay here, 2 more breath, 1 more breath. And now left foot step, 1 big step next to the left hand on the outside edge of the mat. And again, we stretch the shoulder, that's right. Let's walk this side. Okay, this is shoulder strengthening move. So stretch the arm forwards, right thigh extend back, and breathe. We hold here. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. Now we slowly walk our hands all the way back to the, walk the hands all the way back to the foot. Now from here, turn the foot up 45 degrees, lift the heel off, and then we drop the back knee down. Hang on, my screen just quiet. Okay. Hang on a moment, all of you can still see me, right? Okay, because my thing just died. Okay, now from here, the left hand push the outside of the left knee. Now from here, turn the chest and look up to the sky. And again, the left hand you push and turn the chest up. Okay, one more time, push and turn the chest up. And now slowly release. We bring the left foot back in, hug the knee in. Now the left hand goes on top of the left knee. Now from here, we push and turn the chest. Then the finger, you point to the front, you draw one big circle, bend the back knee in, hold the outside of the foot. Now from here, pull the foot and turn the chest up. Okay, let's try again. Pull the foot and turn the chest, walk. One last time, pull the foot, turn the chest up, and breathe. And hold here, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly release, hands down to the ground, step back into a walking dog. Gently bend one knee at a time. And from here, knee down to the ground. Let's go back to child's pose for a while, just to recover for the next sequence. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now from here, inhale, come back to all 4. Now, the next is we are going to come into a kneeling position. So you watch me first. We are going to go into a Yogi Squat. Okay, so let's do that together from our kneeling position. Hands down to the ground. We bring 1 foot out, 2 feet out. So heels under the hip. And then toes are facing outwards, 45 degrees or more. Then we're going to use the back of our arms to push the thighs apart. Press your palms together. You can see my 2 arms are one straight line. Now we use the force of our palms to lift the chest up. So exactly like the Bandha Konasana, remember our warm-up in the beginning, we want to lengthen the spine up, same, lift the spine up, and now we separate our thighs again, and then push the hip down. So the Yogi Squat is a very, very good hip and lower back opening posture. So anytime that you watch your movies or whatever drama on TV, if you can, you just do like a couple of minutes. Then you'll find that your hip and your hip and then your lower back and your hamstring mobility will increase a lot, including your ankle mobility. Okay, let's stay here a while. Okay, and 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, next we're going to go into our main hip opener today, the frog pose. So we're going to bring our hands down to the ground and then slowly drop 1 knee and 2 knees down. So remember, all your weight is on your hands. Now we're going to open up the knees carefully. Open up your knees on the ground as wide as you can. As wide as you can. So while you open, let me show you a back view. So you continue opening. Okay, now once you open up as wide as you can, the weight is still on your hands. You open up the feet, so don't have the feet here. We bring the feet out until you see the knee is 90 degrees. Toes are pointing outward. So 90-degree knee, 90-degree ankle. Okay, then you try open up, everything 90-degree, and then I show you side view. So we are here, then we slowly come down one elbow at a time, press your palms together. Finally, we push the hip to the back. That's right. So the secret is you have to keep pushing your hip to the back. Then the ouch moment comes in. So you can control, you push to the back, then gently breathe. As you breathe, you find it will start to relax a little bit. Then you push a little bit more. Then you find, okay, got space some more. Then you push a little bit more. Frog pose. And we're going to stay here for 1.5 minutes. When we're doing very deep stretching like this, duration is important. Anything less than 1.5 minutes will not be very effective. It takes the body 30 seconds just to start to relax into the stretch. So essentially when we do 1.5 minutes, we're only getting 1 minute of stretch. And this is a very tight and big tendon, okay? So just relax into it. Be careful, I will need pain now. So we must learn to differentiate between discomfort, which there will always be in a yoga class, and pain. Anything painful, just come back up. Okay, so relax your breathing. When we're stretching, we always want to relax our breathing so our body and muscles can relax. We're almost there. 2 more deep breath. 1 more breath. Now slowly we come back up. So take your time. Slowly lift the body up. Okay, put all the weight on your elbows. Push yourself up. And then slowly, one at a time, you bring the knees in towards each other. And then you sit back into a child's pose first. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Now from here, come forwards and come into a seated position. Now, whenever we do a lot of open leg stretches like this now, frog pose, or maybe you're doing open leg forward bends. So your hip is in a very extended position. After you stretch, you also want to close it back. Because once you stretch out the hip tendency, you start walking straight away, you're going to feel like the pelvic bone is like a little loose, that you're not feeling very stable. It's because the tendons fully stretch out, you don't have the strength anymore. So after we do this, then how to close it back? We do a cross leg twist. So we just have the right leg cross over the left. So you just stack right knee on top of the left. Okay, then I will show you from the side up. So now my right cross over the left. Then you place the left hand on top of your knee. So this becomes your anchor, very firm already. Extend the right arm up next to your body. Now we turn from the belly. As we exhale, we turn to the back. The same thing. Left hand behind the back. Push the spine straight. We use the top hand. Twist to the back. So you can feel that over your legs there, everything is closing back in. Again, as you exhale, we twist to the back. Also relaxing the lower back in case of any compression. Now from here, come back to the front. Then we change. Again, it's going to be just the top knee over the bottom knee. So now, in my case, left over the right. So the right hand goes on top. This is for your support. You can wrap around if you want to, but here allows you to push up straight up. Then left arm next to the ear. Turn the chest, left hand behind. Push the spine straight and twist. If you want to go deeper, you can always just move your left hand more, straighten and twist to the back. And now we slowly release and turn back to the front. And as you open your legs, you already feel that the hips feel more firm, the more comfortable, everything has closed back in. So from here, our hips are done. We're going to move on into our abdominals. Okay, so abdominal strength always very important, especially when you want to do anything like arm balance, you want to do things like chaturanga. So let's focus on that. Let's lie down to the ground, knees bent. And then we're going to begin with warming up our abdominals, trying to find where it is that we want to work today. So we want to work this region from the chest to your hip. Okay, so the neck is not in use, so don't pull the neck. No matter how much you pull, this doesn't move. Okay, let's try. First of all, shoulders off the ground as high as you can. Extend your fingers forwards and breathe. Okay, now we try. Imagine there's a string at the chest. Pull the chest higher, like you're trying to touch your chest to the knees. And breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and down. So you can feel to that here is working very hard. And that's our focus. Okay, so round 2, we're going to bring our knees up. So again, take a deep breath. As we exhale, shoulders off the ground, finger extend forward, right knee up, left knee up. Now we try to bring the chest higher and we breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Body down, leave the knees at 90 degrees. So now our knees at 90 degrees. We take 2 breaths. On the next round, we're going to extend our right leg forwards. So let's bring our shoulders off the ground. Extend the fingers forwards. Extend right leg forwards. Point your right toes. And again, chest bring higher. Breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee in, body down. We take 2 breaths. We do the left leg. 1 more breath. Now let's do the other side. Shoulders off the ground. Now fingers extend forward. Extend left leg forwards. Chest bring higher. Breathe. And we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee in, body down, feet down. Stretch the arms, stretch the leg up. Okay, let's take 20-second rest here. Deep breathing. Of course, that's not the end. On the next round, we're going to extend both our legs. Okay, we're going to do that for 8 counts. Okay, now let's try. Bend your feet again. Bend the knees in. Now bring the knees up to 90 degrees. Bring the shoulders off the ground. Extend fingers forwards. Now both legs. 1 leg to the front, 2 legs to the front. Squeeze your feet and thighs together. Bring the chest higher. Make sure we're breathing. And we hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What is it? Leg over. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower the whole body down. And breathe. Okay, so one final round. This is what we're going to do. So while you're resting, you watch me. Now, what we did is, we did like a low boat pose. Now, the next one, we're going to extend our arms to the back and look up to the ceiling. So this is a hollow pose. So if you want to do, let's say inversions, you want to do inversions the next day, this becomes a very important exercise because we are using this strength. Okay, if this is too much for you, go back and you can do this one option. So now you have 2 options, either hand extended or hand to the front. We do one last one. After this, no more for core, for 8 count. Okay, let's try again. Bring the knees up 90 degrees, shoulders off the ground, extend fingers forwards, extend right leg, left leg forwards, thighs together. If you want to, extend the arms back. Look up to the ceiling, breathe. We hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower the whole body down. Good job. Okay, let's rest here for 20 seconds. Let's take 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. Now interlace your fingers and give your abdominals a good stretch. Okay, and now we come to the opposite muscle. So now we've worked our abdominals. We're going to move into the other important muscle, the glutes. Okay, let's walk our feet in. Now, the focus of this is going to be our tailbone, not the lower back. So if you're not sure, tip your finger, you find the last bone of your spine. So you just poke around, find the last bone between your buttocks. So focus on that. So lower back is here. We don't want to use lower back. We want to use our tailbone. Now let's find our tailbone now. Walk the heels in. Now from here, lift your tailbone up 1 inch off the ground. So you see, my tailbone is up. My middle of the back is on the ground. So your back is still on the back. Now you take your fingers and feel. Lower abdominals are engaged. Then your glutes are also engaged. But lower back feels very comfortable. Okay, now slowly we lower the hip back on the ground. Let's take 2 breaths. We try that again. Now inhale, lift your tailbone out 1 inch, but the middle back is still on the ground. And then you feel again, engage, glutes engage, good, relax. Now we're going to lift it up all the way, so you follow me. Tailbone lift up 1 inch, okay? Now we roll the tailbone up all the way. So we lift up 1 inch, now we lift our middle back up also. And you push as high as you can. If you feel your glutes, it will be like stone like that. Full engagement. When we do this, we have 100% engagement of the glutes. But lower back is comfortable. Okay, now when we come down from the middle back touch first, lower back, and then only the tailbone. Let's do that one more time, so we get used to it. Inhale, tailbone lift up 1 inch. Then we push up everything all the way until it's fully tight. And then you try to push even higher. So you feel like your butt squeezing, like going to explode. And you breathe. And one more breath. Now we lower, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. On the next round, we are going to lift one leg off. We have to work harder, right? We are coming. Okay, so let's try again. Inhale, tailbone up 1 inch. Now we push it up all the way. Now bring right knee 90-degree tabletop. Hip push higher. Then tahan here. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, right foot down. Then we lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. We take 2 breaths. We do the other leg. One more breath. Okay, let's go. The other side. Tailbone lift up 1 inch. Now we lift up all the way. Here working. Left knee up. Push the hip higher. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down and lower down. Middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Okay. Next is we are going to, not over yet. The glutes are very strong muscles, so we have to push it very hard. The next is we're going to add our leg extension in, and we're going to do 5 leg extension. Okay, we do 5. Okay, this is the final one for our glutes. Give it all you have. Inhale, tailbone lift up 1 inch. Then we push it up all the way. Working hard. Right knee up, 90-degree tabletop. Hip push higher. Okay, now inhale. Extend the right leg forward. So the leg don't so high, bring it lower. Okay, inhale up. And then inhale forward. Exhale up. Push the hip higher. Inhale forwards. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale in. Last one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale in. Right foot down. Then we lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Okay, we take 2 breaths. We finish off with the left leg. So we give our butt everything we have. 1, 2, 3. Tailbone lift up 1 inch first. Set the curve. Push it up all the way. Make sure firm. Left knee up. Push the hip up higher. Now let's do it. Inhale. Extend left leg. Exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale. Extend left leg. Exhale. Bend the knee. 3 more. Inhale. Extend. Exhale. Bend. 2 more. Inhale. Extend. Exhale. Bend. Last one. Inhale. Extend. Exhale. Bend. Left foot down and we lower down. Middle back. Lower back. Tailbone down. Good job. Now from here. Bring the knees to chest, interlace the fingers, hug the knee into the chest. Good job. Let's relax the lower back a little bit. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Now from here, the knees are at the chest. We drop the both knees to the left hand side. The top hand, the left hand hold your knees down. From here, return the chest, open up your right arm at shoulder level, look to your right hand. So your top hand press both the knees down. So we have a very nice relaxation into our lower back. Now how to tamba? As you exhale, you apply more pressure with your left hand. Again, as you exhale, press down harder. Then you feel the stretch is increasing. Okay, let's do 2 more breaths. Exhale and apply more pressure. Do it gently. 1 more time. Exhale, apply more pressure. Now let's come back to center. Inhale, both knees back up, hug to chest, both knees to the right. Now the right hand, hold the knees down directly over the knees. Inhale, chest up, open up your arms shoulder level and turn to the left hand side. So again, we use the right hand. As you exhale, apply more pressure. Again, as you exhale, apply more pressure. So we are getting a stronger hip twist. Let's do 2 more breaths. Exhale, apply more pressure. And 1 more last one. Exhale, apply more pressure. And now slowly, as we inhale, bring both the knees back up to the center, drop the feet on the ground, and slowly extend 1 leg at a time, all the way to the front of the mat. Open up your feet to the edge of the mat. Relax your feet, let your toes point up to the side. Relax the thighs, and then relax your hands. Palms are facing up. Shoulder, you pull away from your ears. And finally, lift your head and drop again. Gently close your eyes, or you can use a towel to cover. And let's go for a minute of Savasana, focusing on your breath and your heartbeat, and allowing your heart rate and your breathing to slowly return to normal. As you inhale, make sure you let the breath reach all the way to the belly. And as you gently exhale, just feel all the joints and all the tiredness, all the tension flow out of the body with every exhalation. Let's take 2 more breaths. One more breath. And now, slowly, wiggle your fingers and toes to bring your awareness back into the body. And now, just close your thighs together. Extend your arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. And give your body a good stretch. Stretch out the shoulders. Stretch out the spine. Stretch out the lower back. 1 more deep breath. Stretch the whole body long. And now slowly bend your knees 1 at a time. Keep the right arm straight. Turn the whole body to the right. Rest your head on your right arm. Let's take 1 more breath here. And now use your left hand to slowly push yourself back up into a simple seated cross-legged position. Now from here, because we did so much core work as well, let's give our body a good twist. So from here, stretch the hands up. This is a simple one. As we exhale, turn to the right, left hand on the right knee, right hand behind the back, push the spine straight, simple twist to the back, and then we stay here, 2 breaths, 1 more breath, turn back to the front, reach the hands up. As we exhale, turn to the left, right hand on the left knee, left hand behind the back, push the spine straight and twist to the back. And we hold 2 more breaths, 1 more breath, turn back to the front. The final one, we do 1 more forward bend. We stretch the hands up. As you exhale, exactly like our beginning, reach the whole body forwards, palms on the ground. As you exhale, Walk the fingers forwards, one step, hip push to the back. One more time, finger walk forward, one step, hip push to the back. And now as we inhale, slowly we come back to seated position. And let's finish off with 3 deep breaths. Now as you inhale, extend your arms up to the side. Reach your palms up all the way, palms together, leg to the spine. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale, expand your ribcage, reach the hands up. 1 big circle overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. One last one. Inhale, reach the hands up, reach the palms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Namaste, everyone, and thank you for joining me this afternoon. So a little bit different flavor today because so yoga's not only about stretching, there's also a lot of muscle work involved. So we will alternate between the two as we go along. So now I will